Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to round 24 and the final race of our F125 LH44 career mode. Yes, 23 down, 6 sprints completed. It all comes down to this here in Abu Dhabi, or in this case, it doesn't. We've already wrapped up the championship with one race to go. If you missed out on the Qatar weekend, go back, check it out. It was a rather entertaining one. But yeah, with 25 points available, we have a 40-point buffer ahead of Lando Norris. And yeah, Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton, an 8th World Championship for him. A 17th or 16th Constructors' Championship for Ferrari as well. We are very, very happy. We can head here to this season finale. We can just enjoy ourselves in Abu Dhabi. So because of that, I'm going to be doing a last question mark challenge. Of course, if you're new and you aren't already, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed to the channel as well. Also, make sure you drop me a follow over on Twitch, because probably by the time this video goes live, we'll be doing a Let's Make Nico Hulkenberg World Champion series inside the game as well. But yeah, we do have an opportunity, though, to match Lewis's most wins in a year. Currently, we're on 9. I believe he got 10 back in 2016. So that is the goal. We're going to try and match his 10th victory of the season as well. Of course, we want to finish the year on a high. Obviously, some bad memories from Abu Dhabi in years gone by. So yeah, let's just go out there. Let's have some fun. And I'll see you guys down on the grid. Mark really doesn't get the vibe, does he? He could have said, you know, championship is already done. Go out there, enjoy yourself. But no. He's just moaning that we didn't qualify that well. FIFA King, welcome on in, buddy. You've come just at the right time. Do we try a one-stop chat? Or do I just go with a two-stop? Should I see how far the mediums go early on? Because this track can be brutal for tyre wear. So I'm going to leave it as a two-stop. But we might one-stop later on. He reckons a three-stop is viable. Not sure I want to be doing that this afternoon. But one final time then in the Lewis Hamilton career mode. I'm going to wait at the start to make sure we start at the back. 5 red lights. Nice lights out. Oh, and away we go then. We'll let Antonelli Bortoletto through. And then we will be a long way back by the time we get into turn 1. But that will probably still mean I end up having contact with someone. Bortoletto? He just dived it down the inside of everybody at that first corner. As we will immediately cut back on Andrea Kimi Antonelli. And arguably one of the biggest underperformers in this series. He's got a lot of work to do tonight. Around the outside of sights is Behrman. Come on, man. Just hold your line. I'm not trying to go for the dive bomb. I just want to survive lap 1 again. So this is good tight racing at the start. Verstappen's bolted at the front of the order. Struggled a bit for pace in Qatar when we thought that that Red Bull even should be good. We're going to try and make it 3 wide. They're 3 wide just in front of me. Ow. Please stop turning in on me. Can we get a run on the exit? Oh, yes, we can. I'll leave Sainz and Behrman to battle each other. So we're basically back at exactly where I started then. So we haven't really lost out anything from trying that. Oh, Hadjar. Come on. You should be ecstatic that we've got an 8th World Championship. And now he's going to try and fight me for it. There we go. Thank you. I'm in a P16 then on lap 1. Ugh. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I mean, Norris, well, he's not really a championship rival, of course, anymore, but grid penalties for him, so even if he had come here with a mathematical chance at the title, it would all not been looking pretty good for him anyways. Verstappen will lead then by the end of lap 1. What has been a very disappointing championship defence by the Dutchman. But wants to try and win in Abu Dhabi to remind everybody what he's capable of, as we will squeeze out Lance Stroll down at turn 1. I ideally probably need to be done, chat, by just gone 5:30. Just so then I can have a shower before last 2 and 2 gets home. Ugh! Oh, I hate it when the AI do that. And then Bortoletto banging around over the curbs as well. I mean, I guess we'll take the overtake. It's just annoying how they suddenly have then got way more braking performance. Really, really strange. Oh, Lando, you menace. I almost lost my wing there. And then he almost crashed into the side of me on the exit. Right, come on then, Liam Lawson. Caused me a bit of issue in practice, but I'm happy to put that behind us. I'm happy to remain good friends. I mean, the thing is with Abu Dhabi is it's just how good the AI are in a straight line. That's what makes this race a bit more tricky. Here we go, Ocon and Hulkenberg having a bit of a ding-dong. I think some of the AI, though, are probably one-stopping. Like I said, we'll see how far we can take these mediums early on. That's what I'm doing there. Trying to get a run on SD Bestie. Thank you. I mean, this Ferrari is a missile in a straight line. It has been all year, but we have really been able to kind of harness that and use it well in the later stages of this season. I mean, again, Ferrari engine versus much more upgraded Ferrari engine. There's not a lot you can do. And we are up then into P9 of this race nice and early. Gasly's on softs. That is a brave choice. So he clearly wants to stick with the front runners early on. We'll wait and see. I mean, Max has gone up at the front. Well, I think we need to beat Max here, don't we? For redemption for 2021. That is surely got to be the goal. Beat Max in Abu Dhabi as we go on to win our 8th World Championship. There's something poetic about that, I feel. Right, let's try and get a run, though, on Yuki and Gasly, first of all. I can already feel I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. And I've still got most of a Grand Prix to go. Gasly trying to defend. We will have a look around the outside of Yuki then. If you're going to sit in and be patient, buddy, I will make it happen.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
I'll give him a big old squeeze on the exit of the corner as well there, but let's see if we can get a run then on Pierre as well. Up over 250 miles an hour. That's a long way back, but I've sent it. Lick the stamp and send it. Daniel Ricciardo style. And we are up to 7th. We've gained 13 places in 7 laps here. I'm averaging 2 overtakes a lap. That's not bad going. I'm terrible with names, so I always try and learn. That's the only reason I actually live stream, is to try and learn how to pronounce people's names. And then still normally get them wrong. Right, come on then, George. Oh, he's got the DRS as well. Who's Albon going to give the slipstream to? There we go. We'll give him a bit of a squeeze. Box them both in. Another double overtake. It's reminding me of Belgium so far. They seem to be able to make moves constantly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Lance Stroll! Stroll's out of the race! Oh, what a shame. Sir Lancelot, so close to World Championship glory, yet so far away. Oh, that is a big disappointment for what has got to be one of Formula 1's greatest drivers. He will not see the checkered flag tonight. EA have not added exploding brakes for the Ferrari car just yet. Give it time, though. Come on. I was so close to going into the back of Oscar there, I physically curled up my toes on the wheel, bracing for impact. Oh, I'm sorry, Smurf. The problem is, as I've said, it's about trying to get our average viewer up. And those things annoyingly do matter. But I remember the good old days as well. And it's also obviously like Lasso2 is normally waiting for me and stuff like that as well. But Solitaire Story will always hold a special place in my heart. Cody should add an F1 World Challenge based off Singapore. We have to get Lewis to finish ahead of Fernando with no brakes. Brilliant. Right, come on then. Let's try and get Alonso. The beef will continue. I'm going to go for a huge dive bomb on Fernando. Oh. Give him a little bit of a squeeze through the apex of the corner, but 8 World Championships versus 2. Goodbye. Oh, you might come back at me now, chat. I might have been too confident. Oh, no, Fernando. Will he get there? He's getting there. Ah, we got enough. We got enough to keep him at bay. Beautiful. I mean, I'm obviously not, but... Oh, no. What's... Fernando, you had all the rest of the road, man. He's just giving himself front wing damage. What is that?
Just be careful.
At the rest of the road. And just tries to drive at me. I got one small snap of oversteer and Alonso just decides he's going to crash into me. How silly is that? Oh no, I'm getting more oversteer. No, no. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
I mean, that's not ideal, is it? Alonso and Hamilton's beef has gone too far, ladies and gents. And now we're just crashing into each other. Oh, please say I can change the tyres. I want hards. I want to see how far we can take the hard compound. Oh, that's not ideal. Safety car. Nah, we should be alright.
Go, go, go. Perfect.
Oh, I'm still behind Fernando.
There, mate. We're delighted with that.
When he's boiling over inside F125, it's becoming too much.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I mean, I don't know if we could go to the end from here or not, to be honest. We might be able to stretch it. I don't think the medium web is too bad. But of course, obviously, yeah, with that little bit of damage, it might make life a bit more difficult. Go, go, go. Max Verstappen 2021 style. We've done it! We're back through. I got a warning for a collision. Fernando will be crying over the radio. He's going to come back at me again, though. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you have a look around the outside, buddy. See what happens. No grip there. Yeah, I can't ever see Lewis doing that IRL, but Fernando, yeah, would, I think, quite rightly not be happy about that one. That's fair. I don't blame him for being angry in that scenario. That was audacious beyond belief. All right, come on then. Let's get a run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We've got to try and put as many cars between Alonso and myself as I can. And at the moment, we're just trying to put V-carbs between us.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Why is that where I can suddenly get such a good run on the AI? Right, there we go. Around the outside of Antonelli. Beautiful. Golden Weaver. Thank you for the follow. Right, come on. Come on. Okay. Hey. Around the outside. Okay. I just don't get how Hajar hasn't scored a single point all year. And before someone comments, oh, it's because he hasn't finished in the top 10. I'm aware, but I just don't get how he hasn't finished in the top 10. How many laps have I done this season, chat, in this series? How many laps are in a Formula 1 season? Minus, like, the 6 we missed in the Belgium sprint. Ooh, AI pitting. Just doing. It's gotta be, what? Like, 1,500-ish? So there we go. Verstappen is going to retake the lead. Hoping we're going to be out near Oscar? Maybe near Charles? Don't know. No, Charles will be a bit too far up the road. But we're going to be up into the podium, maybe? No, I think we are. Yeah, we're going to come out right near Charles, actually. Ooh, a little bit wide there through T1. That's alright. But I need to make sure I stay in the range of Lando. Worth having that free bit of DRS. There we go. Beautiful. 1,442 laps in this year's F1 season. Minus about the 5 we didn't do in Belgium in the sprint. So we're going to do about 1,438 laps. Plus, obviously, qualifyings and practices and stuff like that. It's safe to assume we've probably done close to 1,600 laps in this Ferrari over the course of the campaign. How long have I played the F1 game? I think, like, I remember playing F105. And then I never actually played F1 Championship Edition when I was a lot younger. So I kind of jumped straight in with F1 2010. And kind of then on and off since. And then I really started playing properly. Properly on like F1 2016. And then I took a couple of years out again. And then again properly kind of in 2020 with COVID. I do always think COVID was wild, chat. Because prior to COVID, after F1 2019 came out, I basically all but gave up with YouTube. I made so few videos for like 6 months. And then obviously COVID happened and everybody was locked indoors. So I thought, right, I'm going to give it one last push. And I probably wouldn't be like here doing this right now. What I will say is, doing a 100% race at Abu Dhabi is good fun. Because obviously you slowly get to watch it go from day to dark. Oh, there we go. Max is in. That's why he was quick. He was just taking the last out of his rubber. So 20 laps remaining then. We're going to try and take these tyres. I think we'll probably go end of next lap unless Leclerc dives in. But Ferrari now, for the first time tonight, I believe, with a 1-2 at the front. Things are looking pretty good. I don't know if Leclerc's in. No, he's not. Okay. We're going to definitely slightly illegally make our way into the pit lane. But we're in. Right, come on then. Alex said you practice for Singapore Sprint. That's probably fair. Can't really argue against that one.
Okay, Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
There goes Max. There goes Oscar. Right, come on.
Pit strategy complete.
I would rather
Keep these
push
tyres
and
through
try
to
and
the
make
end
sure I
now.
get in the range. And then try and save the fuel. That would be the goal. So Max has undercut us by only about 2 seconds, if that. But we can still push. I thought that was rain then for a split second, but it was just screen tearing. I mean, do I want to go? I'm going for this. I don't know why I'm going for this. It's a really stupid idea, but I'm going for it. Right, and if we can somehow close it on Max by the time we get into turn, what's it, like 5? It'll have been worth it. I've got a bit of DRS, ERS even. So we can use that to close in. I mean, yeah, we know Verstappen's struggling. I know I'm good through this final sector. But if we don't get in that range, we're in big trouble. 1.2 seconds now. Come on. Just got to try and turn it on out of nowhere. I mean, we've got Leclerc out of the range. That's pretty good going. New fastest lap of the day. So Lando Norris won't be too happy. Nice run. Nice run. Come on, we're inside 1 second. If we can get to Max, we can save some fuel. Beautiful. We're in the range. That was pretty good. Just to decide suddenly that we're going for it and we can immediately get there. I'm happy with that. Come on, I've just got to get a good run out of there. We'll short shift a little bit. But of course it costs us so much momentum out onto the straight. You can see anyway by the time you get up towards the red line. I mean, look at the run Leclerc's got on me. We'll try and just save a little bit more. But don't let Leclerc through. The management required towards the end of this is ridiculous. Leclerc again is going to try and get a run. And again, he's not going to get there. He'll slot back in behind. We are slowly giving ourselves a bit more in reserve, but I know as soon as I got to try and go for it for one lap, all of that fuel will evaporate. I'm genuinely getting like a high heart rate from this. Oh, Max, huge moment. He's struggling. He is struggling on those tyres, but he's going to have DRS potentially off Hulkenberg. And that might really help him out. Oh, come on. Problem is, I know if I get round him, Leclerc will probably get round me. Leclerc's just been waiting in the wings.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
But there are just 2 more laps to go then. Here in Abu Dhabi. A safety car now would be an absolute disaster. We've already won our 8th World Championship, but I want to try and get back past Max Verstappen. He will have the DRS on Hulkenberg this time, who gets out of the way a little bit awkwardly. Come on, Hulkenberg, about to try and let him back through. Back onto the racing line there. That is not great driving by Nico, to be honest. But if we can get a run now on Verstappen, I think we're going to have to try and take it. Not close enough there, though, to really have a look. It's all Leclerc now as well, trying to find a way around the German. So we get the power down, though, nice and tidy. I'm a little bit scared. I think that car in front, though, I believe that's an Alpine. If we can get ahead of Max now, then, with 1 more lap to go, and hopefully get a slipstream off of Jack Doohan up in front, we've got a little bit of fuel left in the reserves. I don't need to win this race, but boy, oh boy, I want to. I want to leave Abu Dhabi here knowing we are an 8-time world champion and putting those bad memories of 2021 behind us as we try and get the power down once again. I think Verstappen's really struggling. We've got that gap up to 0.6 of a second, but I think we've closed in on Doohan far too early. Yep, Doohan there. We'll get out of the way. Well, let's try and make sure that we get a car between us. As we just like get ahead of him by the time we get down in towards someone there. And, well, Verstappen will probably still have the DRS, but it's going to be off Doohan, not myself. Look at that! Immediately, we got 1 second there. It says yellow's out down at the first corner. I think that was just Doohan trying to jump out the way of everybody. But we've got the gap over Verstappen through the hairpin. Not close enough for a dive bomb this time around, of course. And now Leclerc might be able to apply some pressure to him. Look at Charlie trying to get a run as we make our way up the back straight one final time here. Will Leclerc be able to do anything? He's going to try and have a look to the outside. Oh, but Max Verstappen there, the Dutchman, hangs on. He defends it that time round through the first part of the chicane. I've just got to make sure again that we don't give him any DRS off of the corner. Will Leclerc be close enough, though? Charles Leclerc trying to get a bit of a run. Is he going to be there to try and have a look down into the corner? No, he won't. And Charles Leclerc, I don't think there's going to be anywhere that he can try and go for a move on the rest of this lap. I've still got to worry about the fuel a little bit. But in towards the final few corners of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, we have seen so much success, so much heartbreak here before. I'm happy in many ways the championship didn't come down to this race, because I couldn't have dealt with another result. But through the final turn, it is going to be P1 here in Abu Dhabi. Lewis Hamilton is back. Love it. I'm happy. I think that honestly might have been one of the hardest fought victories I've had all season. We really did have to try and manage that right towards the very end. So I am a happy, happy man. Oh, I'm sweating, chat. That was hard work to finish us off. Oh.
Won the championship, and now they sign off in style as winning.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Brilliant stuff by this driver today.
Not bad for an old man. I don't know if you mean me or Lewis there, to be honest. But either way, it rings true.
All now to try and stop what they've created.
Someone edit this into a cinematic masterpiece. Beautiful. Now go touch grass. Oh, well, there we go then. From 17th on the grid, technically last at turn 1. I completely forgot about that. We have taken the victory here today. Hell's Toaster with 50 subs gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. That is absolutely insane. So enjoy the gifted subs if you've been included in that one. That is beyond wild. That's insane, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No Hair 212 has won the race, though. We take the victory by just half a second even over Max Verstappen. Charles Leclerc in P3 ahead of Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris there. So yeah, Lando, I mean, in neither of the last two Grand Prix. Oh no, he did win Qatar, to be fair. But even if we hadn't scored in the last two races, Lando was not going to have done enough. Alex Albon ahead of Russell, Carlos Sainz, Gasly and Esteban Ocon round out your top 10 there. Hulkenberg, disappointed I'm sure, not to score a point in the season finale. But Tsunoda and Stroll, they will narrowly miss out on points. Finishing this final race of the season as well. What does that do to our World Championship? Well, it means that you can see 55 points clear ahead of Lando Norris come this end of the season. Very, very happy with that. In fact, over these last 2 weekends, I believe we've just pulled out a few extra points on him as well. But yeah, that is absolutely mental. Charles Leclerc P3 ahead of Verstappen come the end of the year. Oscar Piastri in P5 ahead of Tsunoda and George Russell. Alonso, Albon and Carlos Sainz rounding out your top 10. Albon beats Sainz by 2 points come the end of the campaign. Ocon, after that one podium in Belgium, finishes 11th ahead of Stroll and Pierre Gasly. Hulkenberg in 14th ahead of Andrea Kimi Antonelli, with Lawson, Behrman, Bortoletto, Doohan and Hadjar rounding out our championship. All 6 of your rookies, the bottom 6, come the end of the season as well. Constructors-wise, Ferrari 115 clear of McLaren. Red Bull in 3rd ahead of Mercedes and Aston Martin. Williams only 10 points back ahead of Haas. Alpine kicks Sauber and VCarb there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this entire season, make sure you get yourselves subscribed. A massive thank you to everybody. About 1,500 laps done in the LH44 career mode. That has been wild. But yeah, that's going to do us for this one though. And we will return, hopefully on Friday, with the Nico Hulkenberg career mode.